Welcome to Jets Talk. My name's Ryan. I'll be your pilot. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Boys and girls, New York Jet fans are super stoked on Aaron Rodgers being our quarterback for this season. So much so that tickets for just the 4 training camp practices that went on sale today were sold out in under 3 minutes. Not really sold out, but were gone in under 3 minutes. They're free tickets. You just had to claim them. But everyone's really excited about Aaron Rodgers, except for some people over at ESPN. Now, this is coming from an AFC scout saying Aaron Rodgers has declined. So I want to get into the comment. Got me a little fired up, read the full comment, talked a little bit more about other stuff. So let's get into it right off the bat. This says, I think everyone is afraid to say he's declined a little. This is per Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. They cited a few different stats here. Aaron Rodgers in 2023 had a career low in yards, just under 3,700 yards, had close to his career low in touchdowns, 26, and close to his career high in interceptions, that would be 12. Let's finish the rest of this article. He's still a great thrower and sees it really well, but he's more likely ranked 8th to 12th for me. That was the article. Of course, this is the headline-grabbing friggin' article. He's declined. Oh, he's declined from 1? Okay, fine. You're telling me he's 8th to 10th? Do you know what the Jets have dealt with the last friggin' 10, 15 years? Oh, man, we just re-signed our first drafted player to a second contract for the first time since like 2015 or whenever Muhammad Wilkerson got re-signed. So the Jets having an 8th to 12th ranked quarterback, I am totally fine with that. And for those fans that are like, oh, this is ridiculous, I can't believe we're upset with Aaron Rodgers, he's on the decline. Okay, look, there's a few things that cause these numbers right here. 1, broken thumb on your throwing hand. I would imagine that would impact every single quarterback in the NFL. Banged up throughout the year, had a declining team, lost his number 1 wide receiver and offensive coordinator from the back-to-back years that he won MVP just 2 seasons and 3 seasons earlier. That's what you're talking about. Context. Like, I get Rodgers is 39 years old. That absolutely plays a factor. It's expected that he's going to be, slightly declined. Motivation will drive people to play harder and play above their maybe expected talent level. Not that Rodgers should have an expected talent level, but I'm just saying when he's motivated, there's no other player in this league that I want to see pissed off more than Aaron Rodgers throughout this whole camp. I hope media keeps slinging rocks at this dude because this guy's stacking chip on top of chip on top of chip on his shoulder, and he's going to come out slinging the rock all over. I would expect these numbers to be just that last year. Leave it off. I mentioned what the Jets had to deal with these past few years. Zach Wilson's stats just last year, 33rd in completion percentage, 32nd in touchdown percentage, 33rd in passing yards, 36th in passing touchdowns, 29th in QBR, 28th in sack percentage. If this is a down year for Aaron Rodgers, if he was on this team with those stats, the Jets win the AFC East and very likely contend very strongly in the AFC overall playoff picture. Aaron Rodgers this year, given the talent that is around him on this Jets team and the talent that could flourish now that otherwise maybe wasn't flourishing under Michael LaFleur, guys like Corey Davis, guys like Laken Tomlinson, healthy guys coming back, Mekhi Becton, AVT, Breece Hall, like a lot of weapons on this team. Not to mention, we didn't really get to see the tight ends involved in the last 2 years. And you're talking about a team that can actually score friggin' points. So your defense is going to get that much better. This team for the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers declining is such a damn joke. If we get 8 to 10 level quarterback or 8 to 12, whatever they rank this guy as, level quarterback play with this team, the Jets are going to win the AFC East and a very good shot they might win it all. This team is so good. Aaron Rodgers is that little bit, not even a little bit. He's a big bit. He's a whole big bit. He's an entire league better than what better than Zach Wilson was last year. So is Aaron Rodgers declining? Maybe a little bit. I can understand age, team, injuries, like all that stuff. All a factor into why his performance was down last year. But I go back to this. Nathaniel Hackett wasn't with the Packers. They didn't have a great season. Russell Wilson, not with Seattle. Seattle had a great season. Russell Wilson with Hackett, they didn't have so good of a season and whatnot. I like to believe it's Russell Wilson's fault for them stinking and not Nathaniel Hackett. And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to get back into form with former offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett, and he's going to be on pace. I want to see another MVP. I just want an MVP in a Jet uniform. That would make me really happy. But heck, just making the playoffs is going to make me happy. And this cat is motivated. So boys and girls, I want to hear your thoughts on this comment down below. Do you believe that Aaron Rodgers is declining, or do you think this was just an injury-plagued season on a bad team that just had maybe some underwhelming aspects to it last year? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, go Jets. Jets! 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 Jets!